And we're back. This is round 4 of Alice Accessories Standard Constructed Series. And we're back here. Darn, that's Josh. Feature match, we have Philip Franken and Liad... No, I'm lying.
We do not.
It's Liad Gelgor and James Combrink. We've seen James already. And yeah, I'm just getting the names and deck lists updated, and we should be good, but they're about ready to go. Liad playing Merfolk. I've got the names the wrong way around.
Which is just amazing. Cool to see Merfolk in Standard.
Yeah. Hashep Oasis
into a
Merfolk. A guy.
A dude.
A fishy boy. Does it matter? Jade Bearer for no value. Okay, so I don't know if you know what this does.
Okay, I could be honest. The Merfolk.
Okay, fair enough. We'll talk through this. Right. Jade Bearer is a 1/1 for 1, but when it enters the battlefield, you can put a +1/+1 counter on another Merfolk you control.
Okay, so bold to just drop that out now. Do you think James realizes there's something fishy going on here?
Definitely.
I'm sorry, I had to make a fish.
I'm just embarrassed that I didn't have a follow-up. It's perfectly fine.
You should have been prepared for
this. This is par for the course.
Okay, so there's Glint Sleeve, which we saw in James's previous game today, is just amazing.
That's a good card. And now it's down early as well. Branch Walker.
Although not as great in these aggro matchups.
It attacks. Like the thing is you can keep life totals relatively even. That's an unblockable 1/1. It's the thing on top of the library.
Okay.
So Branch Walker's a 2/1 for 2. It's got Explore, Discover. What is that mechanic called? Explore. And he's just flipped an unblockable 1/1 for 1 blue. Also a Merfolk. I think this is just, this is straight up Merfolk deck, toes to nose, creatures with 1 or 2 spells. Doesn't actually appear to be any spells main deck. This guy's just playing guys.
Yeah, why not? What I love about all the Merfolk in Standard is they all value creatures. You don't need spells to generate you some extra value because everything explores or pumps something or
makes them all unblockable.
Yeah, it's very cool.
James decided to get the race going. Liad's got a Lord. Just attacks for 4.
Sure.
Very smart, actually, not committing anything to the board here. He's just, my clock is faster than yours. And I've got a grip full of threats that are just as good as what's on the board here, so you answer, and I will do nothing.
Do you think James must be holding up something?
Cool Mana.
Here we go. I imagine.
That's a good guy. Let's see if we can get a quick peek at it. So I think it's a 2/4 for 3, and then it's got a bunch of abilities that they do different things depending on how many Merfolk you're able to tap.
Yeah.
Just gonna have a quick peek at it here. If you have a snap, sorry about that. So Kumena is this gentleman over here. So tap another thing. He's unblockable. Tap 3, draw a card.
Sweet.
Tap 5, pump everything.
Okay, it's so great when your commanders can also be playing Standard. Like that cross format playability is
cool. So we see a tapped land and a Whirl of Virtuoso. Pretty good here.
Whirl of Virtuoso is fantastic.
Makes a good blocker by himself, and also can activate his ability to make another blocker.
Yeah. I see we missed it, but obviously the
commander got Essence Scattered. Yep.
Yeah.
The commander got Essence Scattered. Mythic, legendary Merfolk must be a commander.
I'm sure there's a commander.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
Block make a guy.
That seems fine. Yeah.
He's just
James is happy with that.
The most conservative line here. Protect your life total.
Yeah.
And I hope that you can draw more cards than your opponent later. Is that a River Darter? It's a 2/3 for 3. It's just, and it can't be blocked by dinosaurs.
Okay. Dinosaur cards, not old players.
Creatures with the creature type dinosaur.
Okay, sure.
Is it? No, it's a river sneak. Full of nonsense here. It's not a river data. River sneak is where? There. So it's a 2-mana 1/1 that can't be blocked, and each time another Merfolk enters the battlefield under your control, it gets blocked. So it's an unblockable 1/1.
So it's an unblockable champion of the parish.
Yeah, but it doesn't keep the pump.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I think it might have been a little bit higher.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good if...
At uncommon, at first pick every time you see that thing.
Sure.
Wow.
Oh, double block.
Double block.
That's
bold.
That's very bold.
He's also quite low on cards.
Do you think he was expecting a burn or something?
Probably.
He was worried of the 2-for-1, and then he ended up getting...
He's keeping it quite tight, though. It's not a... There's a Comena. It's a 2/4.
2/4 is just a great body.
Yeah, no braid. Your Honest Lightning's got a...
In every format, 2/4 is such a perfect number. Like, it can be a threat.
10/10 clock, and it's a good blocker.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's
poor. He's got the unblockable 1/1, which I think he's going to present now. He's got another River Sneak, which he's put down. Oh no, it's just 2 of those actually.
Okay. Unfortunately, that doesn't stand up so great too.
He's got card draw online though. It's tap 3 Merfolk, draw card.
Yeah, I suppose.
But Scarab God is...
Scarab God gets out of hand very quickly.
Yeah, and he gets to make a 4/4 Kumena now. Although it doesn't really matter because he's not playing any other Merfolk.
Yeah, he can make 4/4 unblockable.
Yes,
that would be better.
Okay, so that's a 1/1 for 1, and if you control an island or another Merfolk, it gets +1/+1.
Okay, like a Code Ape type of deal. James assessing all his options.
He's already paid the mana. Takes the Branch Walker, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Might draw a card.
Just value after value.
Flick it. Gets a counter, so that's a 5/5.
That's pretty good.
And then we can decide where that card goes. I think the Whirler stays. It could actually just go off because he can reanimate it with the Scarab God, make it better. So it could just stay in the graveyard.
Yeah, reanimating a Virtuoso is the tastiest thing. It's like reanimating a Rogue Refiner.
Those aren't legal anymore.
I know.
Can't play those. Oh, by the way, I told Thomas about your idea of playing that guy that makes all your +1/+1 counter gentlemen unblockable, and he said it was a rubbish idea.
Oh well, what does Thomas know?
But I tried. I did blame you. So up until the point that he rejected it, I took credit for it. And then I was like, no, what are you blaming me for?
It's very situational.
That's not a particularly good rate. It's a 2/3 for 4.
This is true.
Magma Spray. Take 9. No, take 6.
See, the unfortunate thing here is Liad has a board, but
his board is not
cannot race Scarab God at all.
You can take one more. Yeah, you can take one more hit from this. This is an awkward situation. I don't think James is losing this one.
No,
it's really hard.
I don't think so.
It's also good to see Silvergill Adept around again. Interesting guy.
Awesome. I love that it got a reprint for standard.
Yep, that's exactly what we thought was going to happen.
As expected.
Oh dear. Forgot the life loss trigger last turn, so I believe Liad's on 9.
That sounds about right. That's big. Liad just put on the back foot here quite.
I don't know, there's going to be something spectacular. The thing is, every effect in his deck is creature based. And there's no rely on having multiples out.
I expect a scoop, or maybe
he takes 1. Yeah,
he'll keep it going. There we go. Okay.
I just wanted to see what he drew. Maybe something amazing
that he wasn't aware of.
Now let's have a look at these. So as you can see, that's what we have here. These guys are. Yeah, I think James is pretty comfortable going into the second game.
There's not all that much. James can bring in Essence Scatter, of course. Definitely
put these cards in a better format so we can view them properly. Yeah, Essence Scatter is probably the most efficient.
Maybe Restless Contempt.
It's a bit expensive. I mean, all of Liad's threats. Let's just sort this by CMC as well, so you can just have a look at the shape of the deck. It's very aggressive. The 2 life maybe does make it worth it, but I feel like.
Well, the thing is, I was incorrectly assuming that James had the the control-y version. Then there's a bunch of negates and things you can take out, but he's obviously not on that plan. I think
Chupacabra is very good in this matchup. It's probably the best 4-drop in his deck. He's got lots of game main deck. But I do feel like he could just stumble. And this deck is the Merfolk deck will punish you for doing that.
I think for James to be on the play and on the draw makes a huge difference in this matchup.
What do you think, Liad? I don't think this is the time for Carnage Tyrant.
I think he might bring it in because he might be expecting that
this
James
is what he brings in. It's the Kira Great Glass Spinner for Merfolk.
Yeah, Capola you definitely bring in.
And then he's got a mass bounce effect, Unsummon as well. And I like Hexproof and Indestructible.
I like Unsummon. I'm not so crazy about River's Rebuke.
Yeah, it's a bit slow.
But unsummoning
something.
An eternalized thing, that's pretty
powerful,
cool.
Yeah. Very neat, actually. Just so you can have a look at the creatures. This is the bunch of 1-drops. So that's essentially all of the 1-drops do something extra. So they're 1/1s, and then they have a little bit of extra text.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're all value. So this pumps another guy. This gets bigger. This can't be blocked. And he's got Spell Pierce. There we go. The lone non-creature spell in his deck.
Spell Pierce is great.
It's perfect over here. And then he's got Deep Root Elite, which is essentially a metallic mimic that's always on Merfolk. Except that you get to put the counters on the Deep Root Elite.
See, that is a champion of the parish.
Yeah, that's literal. But you get to put it wherever.
Oh, wow.
Point it at any other Merfolk if you want.
Jeez. Yeah, that's good.
Branch Walker, we know that guy. Mistbinder is the Lord. Doesn't give Island Walk, but
very standard.
Close enough.
Lord.
This unblockable guy that pumps temporarily and
then the King of Merfolk.
Everybody knows. Sure. Maybe James brings in an Etherborn. It's
I don't know. They don't. Everything's unblockable.
The 3 on the butt's good though, and it lets him race. He can just get in for 2. I feel like having the.
But what do you take out?
How much of his top Rekindling Phoenix it's
not
a finisher,
so great.
But I don't like it so much here.
I could see taking out the Phoenixes and maybe 1 or 2 Glint Sleeves.
But definitely you can't afford to cut much removal. But it looks like they're just about ready to go. So These guys having a look at their opening hands. James taking a mulligan there.
Taking them all. And yeah, being a good sport and showing us his hand up to the camera.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
I got all these.
Thanks, Liad.
Got 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Is that what's happening?
I hope so.
Yeah, this is basically the hand the Merfolk deck wants to see.
Yeah.
I don't think
there's no Master of Waves.
Master of Waves is not a Merfolk card. It's, I suppose, for the modern fish deck, yes, it's there. It's incredible.
Alright, then Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah, we do want Lord of Atlantis. Does James have any islands in his deck? Are there?
Yeah, there's
one. There's one island.
No, but is there not the dual one that's an island?
Let's see. Drowned Catacomb
No,
and
no.
Fetid Pools.
Yeah, Fetid Pools
Yeah,
an
sure.
island.
Drowned Catacombs. So he's got 4 islands in total. This is something. No 1 drop.
That's great for James. Because like I said, being on the draw is, I think, quite a big setback.
Deep Root Elite. Yes.
In a matchup like this. But now James can play
Does it get zapped?
the reactive game.
Not sure what's in James' hand. Essence Scatter and a Burn Spell. I think he might just leave it, Harness Lightning, so that he can respond. I feel like he plays the Silvergill instead here, because that 1 energy means that the Harness Lightning kills Kumena as well.
Yeah. What's the mana cost on Kumena? 3?
3, yeah.
Okay.
So it's blue, green, and 1.
Life totals.
Life totals are not the way they appear. Life. That's a pickle, actually. Being choked on mana, not good. A creature that threatens to grow out of kill range and one that has incremental advantage over the course of the game. Which one do you kill? If he has a Vraska's Contempt, I would deal with the Kumena at this point.
I think if he has Vraska's Contempt, I would deal with the other one at this point. Because you need 3 Merfolk total for the Kumena to do something.
You need 1. It becomes unblockable.
Yeah, but James is not going to be blocking.
Sure. That is a fair point.
Like when it gets to the point where you can start drawing cards, then it's a problem.
Target. Oh, it happens, sure. That's fine. He's gotten a braid.
Why? I wonder why James didn't Essence Scatter.
Maybe something bigger. He just wants to see what happens. I mean, he can deal with it either way. There isn't anything on the board that he can't kill at this point.
Yeah, I suppose.
Braid targeting that guy.
Braid. And he found his land.
Pass the turn.
I see a Ravenous Chupacabra.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Also, if he can get to the mana.
So cool that there's a playable Chupacabra.
Oh, there's 2. There's the playable one and then the other one. What other Chupacabras is there in Magic?
There isn't. I'm just saying Chupacabra is such a cool thing that's
Oh,
playable.
sure. Maybe they pushed it. They were like, don't call it Necrotal. It's Chupacabra. That first strike's a bit much. Let's just give it 2 on the back and we can leave it there.
That's fine. The Necrotal can only destroy non-black.
Yeah, true. So it'd actually be worse in this metagame.
Yeah.
Since the dominant deck is playing like black creatures. Even the Eternalized guys are black when they come back.
Yeah. Ooh. That's good value.
Ow. Showing him the River Sneak was the Seafloor Oracle. Oh, it's Seafloor Oracle. It's Bident of Thassa on a Merfolk.
Okay, wow, that's good.
He's very strong. Meets with an Essence Scatter. James being really... He's keeping the spot removal around... I think he just wants to unload it in another tapped land.
That's alright. I mean, he's got the Braid that he can play this turn. And a Harness Lightning.
I think he's got to do this right now because he's going to... Like, if Liad draws a Spell Pierce, it's going to be amazing. Also, James is on 17.
Yeah, you see, now I think you want to kill the commander because now it's in danger of drawing some cards and... Yeah.
Toughness on the Seafloor Oracle is... What is it? How big are you? It's a 2/3, so it dies to everything in its dog.
As it did.
Sure, so that's 3 damage, James. I think it puts him to 14.
James finds a Ifnir Dreadlands or Deadlands.
I am unable to update these life totals.
Ooh. Glorybringer comes down. So it looked like we cut out for a second, but it looks like Glorybringer came down and
smashed and exerted.
Yeah.
Delicious Kumena. In for 3. Okay, I think that was actually another point of damage there. So James on 10 now. And the board is wide. The board is gloriously wide.
Yeah, James is interacting, but Liad is dropping cards like nobody's business.
There's a Chupacabra though, which is very good. Take out the Lord, and then you're only bleeding a little bit.
If Chupacabra kills a goat, you should gain life.
Kills a
goat.
Goat.
Yeah,
like trading post.
Yeah, because the law of a Chupacabra
steal the goats. Yeah, sure.
They drink blood of goats.
That's
that would be cool.
That's cool. Block. Take 2.
Yep. That's value. 2 for 1. Yeah, James needs to... I suppose he's
just attack.
All right.
I think he just needs to swing.
And he still has the...
Still got that Harness Lightning. He's been hanging on to it for a long time.
I mean, and eventually Liad has to run out of things. You know, he can only top deck creatures for so long.
Ooh. In combat, plays an unsummon.
That's pretty good.
If he can find another Lord, he's actually got some game.
Yeah.
Plays a Glint Sleeve.
Not terribly exciting.
Harness Lightning right now.
Yeah, Harness Lightning, one of them. Get some energy, draw a card next turn.
His life total is a teeny bit low.
A teeny bit low, but you can afford one trigger on the Glint Sleeve, I think.
Puts him to 7.
Oh.
I have no idea. Prey Upon.
Prey Upon.
He just fights the Glint Sleeve.
That's
odd. I mean he knows about the Glorybringer, so maybe he's just getting that out. 1, 2, 3, 4 puts him to 12.
Well, I think it's just starting to turn in James's favor.
Yeah.
Because I think Liad just has an island in hand.
Three more turns for the current board state, and Liad is done. That's another Prey Upon.
Liad just passes it back.
Yeah, so I think he brought those in from the sideboard. Yeah, we see 4 Prey Upon in Liad's side.
I think Liad should be on 8.
Yeah. And he's got another draw.
And there's another glint sleeve.
I feel like the Prey Upon could be really good in this deck, but your Merfolk would have to be sitting around for a while for that to happen.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
Not in this match. Sure. That's it. That's the game.
No, that's.
Liad did not win the first game. He
Is that the match?
Didn't win the second game.
Wow, okay.
That's it.
Well, there we go.
Another 20 minutes or so. I wonder what he brought in. It's just the Prey Upons that we saw.
And Unsummon?
I feel like the deck has promised post-rotation. After the end of this year, it's probably going to be the de facto
it loses nothing.
creature aggro deck.
All it loses Botanical Sanctum, which is not a big deal.
What?
Nah,
that's the dual land.
Yeah, but I mean, you'll get other lands.
Sure, maybe we'll see.
You don't know, what's that one called?
Maybe we get the
Hinterland Harbor.
Yeah, maybe we get that cycle. The buddy lands from Innistrad.
Enemy lands.
Enemy lands? Check lands. That's the word.
Yeah, enemy check lands.
We've got the buddy lands at the moment, or the allied color check lands.
Yeah.
Everything else just stays. I mean, Spell Pierce is around. The whole creature package.
I think this deck, Liad's deck, would benefit from one or two. What's the card called? Last Main Defense.
Okay.
Especially if you're playing Prey Upon, like there's some synergy there.
It's a lot of cards to put into but you just want to get in.
Yeah, but the
last few points of damage is what you want there.
The Merfolk are not often big enough to really fight. Like a Merfolk is not going to fight a dinosaur.
No, and it certainly isn't going to kill the flying 4/4 thing that. What is it? Flame Lash every turn.
Glorybringer.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. So that was interesting.
That was
had high hopes for the Merfolk deck, but clearly not. Just splat into Grixis. And that's James up to 4 wins.
So James in the finals.
Yeah, I think we'll see him in the final. Cool.
All right.